I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everybody. Mark the Ministry Dude here. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Well, I'm up really early today. We had thunderstorms here. It woke us all up, woke the dogs up, grandkids up. We're all up, so I figured, as long as I'm up, might as well do a video. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Beautiful song, isn't it? Yep, I thought so myself. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a man called Job in the Bible. First, let's start out with our opening prayer. Today's the 30th day of July, 2021. We're almost to the end of July already. Time sure goes by fast, you know. Try to love one another. God be in, here's our opening prayer, by the way. God be in my head and in my understanding. God be in my eyes and in my looking. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. God be in my heart and in my thinking. God be at my end and at my departing. Amen. We want God to be there at all times with us. Well, let's see what we got here. Talk about a man named Job. Job's Pals is our name of our reading today. I've heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. It's from Job 16:2. Humorist Arnold Glasgow quipped, a loyal friend laughs at your jokes when they're not so good and sympathizes with your problems when they're not so bad. Job's pals seemed to start that way during his crisis, for we read in Jobs 2:11. When Job's three friends heard of all his adversity they had come upon him, each one came from his own place. But they had made an appointment together to come and mourn with him and to comfort him. Job's friends began well. They sat with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights and grieved with him. Few words were spoken. The friends were sensitive to Job's despair as he unburdened his heart. But when they opened their mouths and spouted opinions, most of which were laden with misinformation, and their well-meaning visit took a wrong turn, that led an exasperated Job to call them miserable comforters. How many times have we resembled Job's friends with our friends? They sit where they sit, weep where they weep, and laugh as they laugh. But when we open our mouths, let's ask God for wisdom to reflect His truth into their lives in a way that builds them up, lest we too be miserable comforters. Friends are relatives you make for yourself. Right. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your relatives. It's a saying. I'm sure we all heard of it. Yep. I mean, you know, you have a friend. You're going through something bad, and you try to comfort her or comfort him, you know, her or him, whoever it may be. But sometimes people get the Marie Barone effect on them. I'm sure everybody's seen Everybody Loves Raymond. Marie Barone, you know, she'll say something nice while cutting you down at the same time, you know. That's just, and you know, there's a lot of people. I had an aunt that was like that. She was the sweetest woman in the world, but you know, she had this way about her that, you know, she would compliment you while she was, you know, putting you down. You know, and there's a lot of people in the world like that, you know. Excuse me. You know, and they think that their way is the only way. Like, you know, The politicians, they're a prime example of that. They pass some of these laws that are, they think they're helping people out, but they're only helping just a small group of people. It's not intended for the masses, and they're trying to protect everybody. You can't protect everybody from bad, No matter how much you try, they can make all the gun laws they want in the world. People kill people. Guns don't kill people. Somebody's got to pull the trigger, It's just the fact. But all the gun laws in the world, what's that? I've seen the saying, if guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns, It doesn't matter. You can go. I've been at yard sales before where they've had. I bought a pistol one time at a yard sale for $50. I should have bought it really, but I didn't. But you don't know what. There could be murders tied to that gun that you don't know about. So, I'd be careful of buying guns at places where you're not sure. It was one of them Saturday night specials. There's certain states like New York. If you get caught with an unregistered handgun, you go to jail for a year automatically. No doubt about it, It don't matter. You could be on your way down to the police station to turn the gun in, but it's just the way the laws are, I think New York's one of the most funkiest states there is, Their laws are, and their taxes are high. I know, I was born there. Binghamton, New York. But, I moved down south. Now I'm a rebel. I'm a Yankee rebel. But there's some people that, they really get enjoyment out of other people's pain. And I don't see why, because if the tides are turned and the shoe's on the other foot and you're in pain, then boy, it's a different story though. All right, let's read some scriptures here, shall we? This is about Jobs. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. This is from Jobs 2:10. But he said to her, you speak as one of the foolish women should speak. Shall we receive good from God, and shall we not receive evil? In all this Job did not sin with his lips. Job 1:8. And the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on earth, a blameless and upright man who fears God and turns away from evil? Job 42:1-6. Then Job answered the Lord and said, I know that you can do all things, and that no purpose of yours can be thwarted. Who is this that hides counsel without knowledge? Therefore I have uttered what I did not understand. Things too wonderful for me, which I did not know. Hear, and I will speak. I will question you, and you make it known to me. I have heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see you. Job 1:20-22. Then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head and fell on the ground and worshipped. He said, naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. In all this Job did not sin or change God or charge God with wrong. Job was in pain, and he came to the Lord for comfort. Let's read one or two more here, then we'll close it up for today. How's that? Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for man. Escalates 9:10. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. For there is no work or thought or knowledge or wisdom in Sheol to which you are going. Let's read one or two more here. Escalates 2:24. There is nothing better for a person than that he should eat and drink and find enjoyment in his toil. This also I saw is from the hand of God. 2 Thessalonians 3:10. For even when we were with you, we would give you this command. If anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. Yeah. You know, you got to earn your keep. You got to earn. I know there are circumstances that, you know, some people can't work. But, you know, for the most part, most people can, right? Like, you know, they're mad at some of these governors in these states because, you know, they're doing away with the unemployment benefits from the government. You know, there's plenty of jobs out there. People can work, they just don't want to. They got spoiled, you know? It's like, you know, you get a chance to live in a mansion for a month, you know? So you live in a mansion for a month and it's going great, and all of a sudden you got to leave, but you don't want to. That's the same, you know, kind of the same principle, really. Well, I've said my piece for today. I think we're going to wrap this one up here. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning here in Tennessee. The 30th day of July, 2021. I commend unto you, O Lord, my soul and my body, my mind and my thoughts, my prayers and my hopes, my health and my work, my life and my death, my parents and brothers and sisters, my benefactors and friends, my neighbors, my countrymen, and all Christian folks, this day and always. Amen. Amen, everybody. Mark the Ministry Dude. Have a happy Friday. Make someone's life special today for them. Love and honor your neighbors, your parents, your spouse. You know, spread your love through the world, because there's not enough love in the world. You know, John Lennon said, all we need is love. And that's all we really need. We need to love one another. We need to let Jesus in our heart. And so if you haven't let Jesus in your heart yet, do so now, please. If you need any help, give me a call. My phone number's on the website. I'm here to help. We love you, and have a blessed day, everybody.